Petri dish, the Petri dish, the Petri dish.
This is
The Petri dish, the Petri dish, the Petri dish. This is the Petri dish. There's something growing in here. And today it's a tolerance to THC products and an intolerance to ankles and knee strength. I really got to start
What's
going
going on with
for
your
more walks.
What's going on with your ankles and knees? You want to go on more walks?
I gotta go on more walks.
Let me know.
Yesterday, I was gonna make yesterday my big, I'm gonna get a bunch of projects done, and the only thing I got done was halfway getting the new lock on the door before finishing it this morning because it involved lots of little chiseling of the
So
wood
wait,
hole.
so the door had no lock for a whole night?
I mean, it's not any better than
What was going on before?
It's in
I mean,
the
you had
past
it
now. I
unlocked.
have the lock on that. We used to just leave the door unlocked because the lock was busted.
Yeah.
So it having no lock is really not any different than me just leaving it open all the time.
I mean, we also have that issue with the gate on the side too.
Yeah, it's
That
just collapsed on
it's
itself.
Yeah, and it's not like anything is locked
Yeah,
in the back.
it's
you
not
know?
it had a latch. The latch is no longer lining up. So the only thing that's closing the back fence is the weight of the wood collapsing on itself.
Yeah,
oh nice.
but we can lock
And,
that back door. I mean,
Yeah.
unless like someone who like a really someone like an intruder really wants to get in, they have to go through the dog door.
Yeah.
And that dog door, I had to. It's safe for the dogs, I promise. But there's some jagged metal edges on there that I had to really smooth out.
Oof.
Yeah, because again, this was the dog door that I was like, well, I have a dog and I need a dog door. And I went to Lowe's and a dog door was like $600.
Oh wow.
And I was like, I'm not spending that much money for a dog door for a dog that's gonna die very soon.
Does it have
Spoiler alert,
Bluetooth
she
on
did.
it? Why was it $600? What was the
Because
justification?
doors are already expensive, and to get specific dog doors, they know that they can just fucking upcharge even more.
Oh, so it was the price of a full door with the added dog door.
Yeah,
It wasn't
with
like a
added
dog door
dog door
attachment that
feature.
you just kind of fit into an
Yeah,
already pre-existing door like this one.
yeah, but that's the thing is the dog door, they make one for sliding glass doors that are real cheap inserts. Like, $60, you can put whatever kind of dog through the screen door, entrance. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
the screen door isn't the problem because technically our screen sliding door is inside.
Oh yeah.
So we can't just leave that back door all the way open all the time. All the shit's gonna. I mean, it's already dusty as fuck, but it's gonna get
Yeah.
extra raccoons in it.
I've not seen any raccoons out here. What's going on? They're not
I
out in
just
this
see all the
part of
I just see all the little kitty cat paw prints all over the bottom shelves of our stuff out there, and I'm like, I don't want to invite more animals.
Has that been recent? I mean, I know we had that one cat for a while.
Oh yeah, no, it's all sorts
We
of
had
cats.
all sorts of cats, huh?
It's big fat orange one from down the way loves to get up in our shit. There's a littler gray one who's real wily. I've never been able to actually
Are they opening up stuff in the pantry or anything? I mean, a lot of that stuff just canned goods, but have they
not
gotten
that
into
I
any of
know
your
of.
stuff? Like your
I don't-
bags of like your big old bags of sugar back there? Are they getting into that?
No,
Dipping
they've
their
stayed
hands,
out
their
of the
paws in the
dry
honey pot?
goods,
That's good.
thankfully.
That's
All right.
good.
They'll be
Yeah.
bad for cats. Bad diet in cats.
Yeah, they're just eating raw flour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I gotta eat.
Yeah.
That just reminds me, I got groceries and I got a 10-pound bag of flour so I can start going through my sourdough meditations again.
Nice, you're starting that back up?
Yeah, but
Therapist
I
recommended or
immediately
just
we'll see how long I stay with it.
yeah.
But I got to make the starter first, so that needs a lot of flour up front. And I bought a big 10-pound bag, and I went and I lifted the bag, and then I immediately the plastic bag that it was in ripped, so the entire bag dropped on the ground, still wrapped inside 3 different other plastic bags, but it just burst open like a hot dog in the microwave.
Oh,
And there is flour absolutely everywhere inside those bags.
No shit.
And so I just took that and I put it on the dining room table, and I didn't want to deal with it because I was already pissed off about the door. So I was not about to just start finding a home for rogue flour. But now,
It's a big
I just
weekend.
remembered that. Yeah, it's a big
Yeah.
big weekend. It got a
Big
lot of
bag of
flour.
flour weekend. I got to clean all that up. Got to break out the
Luckily,
vacuum.
yeah, luckily I had the vacuum out already. I vacuumed like 3 times, and that big fat dog is still just shedding everywhere. I vacuumed him. He got sad about it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
boy,
Is he
hair
really
everywhere.
scary? Is he like a big scaredy cat with that
Yeah,
vacuum?
he hates vacuums. He even hates the hot blowies machine, as I call it.
The hot blowies.
Yeah, it's
They
a
charge
reverse
for that, I
vacuum.
swear.
It's a reverse vacuum that's supposed to like help blow out their coat in the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also got like a warming function, so you can give the boys hot blowies.
Oh, nice.
But
Just sounds like a blow dryer that we're talking about, right?
yeah, except it's got like weird dog attachments. But guess what? They hate vacuums by design, no matter which way you make the hose go. So as soon as they hear that machine, they are mad. So yeah, well, that was a big waste of money.
Oh, well.
It's like an unintended consequence of inventing
Yeah,
vacuums is now that dogs are always scared of them.
Yeah.
That reminds me of a thing that I was reading, mostly about Dungeons and Dragons nerd shit. How people don't really understand the concept of eldritch horror, which is the idea of like a horror that is unfathomable. Like it's horrific because it is unfathomable to your brain. Like you just don't have the ability to understand something, and that's what makes it horrifying.
It's the horror about realizing that the universe doesn't care about our lives, you know, in the end of it. Like there's greater beings out there that are dealing with their own shit, and like our lives are so insignificant by comparison. That's the word too. I totally forgot. I keep calling it Lovecraftian all the time just because it kind of rolls off the tongue, but I should probably start adopting Eldritch because Lovecraft is a bit problematic.
Yeah.
He's always been problematic, it turns out.
Is he the one with that cat?
Well, no, he's a racist guy.
Yeah.
He's like a huge racist, but also like created a whole
also created science fiction.
Yeah, in a way. A very specific kind of science fiction, I guess.
Yeah, but hey, you know, dogs experience like eldritch horror
through this vacuum cleaner,
like vacuum cleaners, thunderstorms, a mysterious knocking on a concept known as a door they don't quite understand either.
Just driving them to madness.
Yeah, they're just like, what is that tapping? It's maddening. It's like someone is just like like an Amazon guy came by. It's not, you're fine. And we just are the ethereal elven like creatures that live forever while these dogs experience constant eldritch horrors, and we're like, hey, I know that you only make it to like 12 years old, but this happens like every 12 years. Sorry. So now I feel bad for dogs, but who doesn't feel bad for dogs? Honestly, they're pitiable faces.
Yeah. It's really easy to just kind of
in those commercials.
Yeah.
It's easy to be in their shoes, just being anxious and scared all the time. And having no power over anything.
They have power over things.
Yeah, over their turds. They got power over where they're shitting. They don't even control. They're beholden to our whims. We feed them when they want to get when we want them to eat.
It's like being in the army.
Yeah. They sit and stare at you for treats.
You're allowed to eat on a schedule. You're allowed to poop on a schedule.
Yeah,
you got a lot of stuff you got to do, but also if you don't do it, it's fine.
Yeah, they can't eat whenever they want, like you and me.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is dogs are not civilians. Sorry.
No.
They're lesser life forms.
I don't think that we need to instill the draft for humans, but I do like the mandatory service idea in the military. Like everyone's got to serve 2 years, but not for people. Yeah. I think that if you have a dog, that dog should have to serve the country for like 2 years before you're allowed to.
Just like a service dog kind of
Yeah.
situation where he just kind of
every dog has to work at least 2 years in some sort of service.
just kind of guiding a blind man around for 2
Yeah, it's
years.
like maybe they're a bomb dog and they've seen some shit. Maybe they're just like a nursing
yeah.
home dog and they're not like it's not that serious.
A dog that just goes on airplanes for fucking neurodivergent people.
Yeah, except they have to I don't know, get their pilot's license at the same time. That's the Air Force
The
dogs.
dog
Air
has to
Force
get
dogs
pilot's
are there
license.
to soothe.
Have y'all seen the dogs that do CPR now?
What? No.
No.
Okay. Well,
It must look so
Google
exciting
that.
to have a dog be like jumping happily,
Yeah.
but it's on someone's chest for compressions.
Is it doing the 30 breaths and 30 compressions and 2 breaths and everything? The
Yeah,
dog
it
is breathing into
checks
your mouth?
breath. I don't know if they're breathing for them, but they check their breathing and do compressions.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, they already no longer suggest officially. They don't suggest doing breaths. But if you're doing CPR, do the breaths.
Oh yeah.
It's not about. It's not even just about getting air in the lungs. It's about general pressure within the entire circulatory and blood system. So do the breaths. Unless you're me and it's a baby. And when I did my CPR certification,
did you explode
they were like,
the baby?
No, but they were specific. Like he looked at me and he's like, now you'll never need to know this, but like you are going to have to be very cognizant if you ever do CPR in a baby of not exploding their lungs. And I was like, got it. Don't ever do CPR on a baby. Cool. I was like, I'll do the shoulder blade thing and that's it. I'll wait for somebody who is more comfortable either with saving this baby or at least being the one to kill it. I just don't want to be the asshole who shows up and he's like, I got it. And then their baby just explodes like a fucking Mylar balloon that hits a power line. You know, like I don't want to.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah.
I have very specific fears.
Okay.
It's like
blowing up a baby.
It's like being accused of a crime out of nowhere and everyone is super convinced I did it. Like, that's one of the big fears. Like, I'm just at the grocery store and someone's like, he just raped somebody. And I just have to be like, I was about to get grapes. And then like suddenly I'm getting whisked away. Huge fear. And then also exploding babies during CPR. Those are the two big ones. I don't know what. Do you guys have any very specific fears?
Identity theft, I think, is one of them. That's for sure.
One. What is that?
When you get your identity stolen, someone starts using like your information to like open credit card accounts and buy cars. And
I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
That's a specific because
it's also like I mean they're both like grounded in reality. Yeah. It's like an entity, and so you gotta like defend your position. It's like, oh, I'm a real person. This is the real me talking now.
Yeah.
And someone has already gone through the steps to steal your identity and do a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which like,
and also like, I'm pretty convinced that like people already have stolen my identity to some degree.
They just don't know how to get into the good stuff.
Like I've definitely like used my the like email accounts I've used for like third party like websites like Canva have been hacked before, and so like they've hacked it before, you know, that kind of thing, or it's been exposed on the dark web kind of deal. So
okay,
you just gotta change your passwords.
I had my PS4 during the whole big Sony leak, and I don't think I ever changed any of the information.
Yeah, maybe not. I think I had a PSP Vita at the time, and I had like a whole PlayStation account, but I deleted it since then. I sold it for like $50.
Nice.
Another, I don't know. That's sort of like the big one I kind of always think about a lot.
Okay,
that's a good one.
I think the being accused of a crime thing is a very relevant thing too. Just out of you never know. Like someone could just start crying wolf and blaming you for shit is just a big fear in general.
Yeah, because like if I parked weird and I got to a place and someone's like, you drive bad, I'd be like, I understand that leap. Of being like accused of like you're driving reckless. I'd be like, oh, sorry. But like to just be minding your own business, having done nothing, and have someone be like, I saw him murder 2 people. I'd be like, I can't defend myself against something that I don't even know the premise of. You know,
another big yeah. Another like that kind of bleeds into like another big fear of mine is just being asked follow-up questions. I hate that. Like I can do one or two maybe max, but then like to explain myself further, no deal. It's really digging. It's really digging into like some deep-seated trauma now.
I have the same compulsion to sometimes, because there is follow-up questions, I will just be like, well, now I have to lie.
Yeah, like and that's like a big thing that's always like going through your head is like formulating a story to like excuse yourself.
I don't want to be guilty of
something.
bad storytelling.
Yeah, it's like I just don't want to have to explain my actions, basically.
Or it's just like trying to relate with someone in a moment, like who has just expressed a similar thing happening to them, and then now you have to make a better story, I guess.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh man. Oh, that was dope.
Oh no.
What happened? You got too bit. You got too loud. I think you gotta dial it back a little bit.
I blew out the Wi-Fi with pure data.
With pure.
Oh, did you?
Pure Big Bob energy.
Oh shit! It's true. I was wondering why you guys were frozen in such anticipation.
Oh, did I get? We also got frozen to you?
I think my shit lagged out, so like you guys were just frozen on my screen.
Oh, man. And your screen's the one that's recording it too, huh?
Hell yeah! So this is staying in the podcast.
I'm hoping that it shows. I mean, I hope that the recording is your screen. When your screen froze on enough, it puts you in a very funny looking position.
It did.
I can't wait to see what the composite of all the information is.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully it happens again. Who knows?
Let's hope.
Oh, I'm starving.
But anyway, I don't like follow-up questions either.
What about Jonathan? What's your biggest?
I have to lie.
What's your biggest fear? Someone who's fallen out of several stories.
Yeah. Someone who's lived many fears.
That's what I was.
You've survived some of our most like intimate fears, I think.
Yeah.
You've lived through them, experienced them. I don't want to fall out of anything.
Oh yeah.
Like
falling sucks.
Yeah. Or just not remembering stuff. Like I already don't remember a lot of things and I get in trouble because of it.
Yeah.
But to like have a real excuse, like my brain got bonked.
Yeah, having like the memory fade away is a big thing too. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that I'm like living the fear.
Yeah. You're living constant fear.
Girl.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you're Rob Zombie.
Yeah. No, not. He does horror movie stuff, and I get scared.
Yeah. Well, that's your biggest fear is Rob Zombie movies.
Yeah.
Specifically his brand of horror.
Yeah. That's what
which is kind of like Grindhouse, sort of like we're gonna say a funny joke before we chop your head in half, that kind of thing.
Yeah. The funny part is the practical effects they're using.
Yeah. Clown makeup. Does he do a lot of like explicitly like gory movies? I don't remember. I feel like he's only done this. It's not
exactly gory. It's just more like bad taste.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. Like trauma movies, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like Toxic Avenger kind of like gore stuff.
Yeah, it's like stuff is just gross, and it's just like, wow, these hillbillies sure have a lot of moles. But it's not like you get to see them wishbone a guy in half by his legs or something.
They'll say like a funny quip though, like "See you next Thanksgiving" or some shit like that.
Okay.
You know Rob Zombie, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like any of that stuff.
Looks like we'll have to watch a bunch of Rob Zombies movies, Jonathan.
Oh God.
I've only seen like 2 of them. I can't.
I think there's only those 2 though. It's just the 2.
House of a Thousand Corpses and
fucking Runaway Bride. What is the one?
House
of a Thousand Corpses.
Of a movie recently.
Yeah, he did one of the Halloweens. I think he did one of the Halloween reboots.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
He did the one with the
no, it's bad.
Psycho clown family or something.
Oh.
I just don't remember the name of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm Googling it now.
Okay.
I also went to Google it, but I accidentally typed in Rob Thomas.
Oh.
Rob Thomas horror movies, entirely different.
Devil's Rejects, that's the other one.
Yeah.
It was House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects that came out like right one after another.
Yeah.
Within like a very small
Rob
time
Thomas
frame.
is more my speed. Yeah.
He's supernatural scary though.
Okay.
You see, the thing about Rob Thomas horror movies is the crazy people, they're not crazy, they're just a little unwell.
Yeah.
Some would call that joke smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Yes. 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 The more
I don't have a third one, don't
breaking
worry.
the walls down.
I'll
It's Rob Thomas.
be-
We're the only Rob Thomas centered comedy podcast.
No one else is pumping out this much hard Rob Thomas content. I just heard him through my windows a couple weeks ago.
Hard R Thomas.
Did you? Was he?
You can't call it that.
No, I can't, huh? Rob Thomas.
Hard Rob Thomas?
Hard
Yeah,
Rob.
that's better. That's slightly better.
Hard Rob Thomas.
Okay.
I like the idea of just having someone's nickname be Hard, and that's it. You know, like The Rock is The Rock, but
yeah, Rock.
his name was Hard Dwayne Johnson. Ew.
Yeah. Disney, I don't think would like that.
Hey, Disney doesn't like a lot of things.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm insinuating. I think it's the Jews again. I think that's what I'm going for.
There's when their shit gets pirated, copyright, that stuff too. They hate a lot of that.
Yeah. Yeah,
pretty much just those two things.
They hate they hate free use and I guess public domain. They hate public domain.
They also hate follow-up questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh went into the public domain and they made that Rob Zombie looking kind of Winnie the Pooh horror movie where he's like a psychopathic killer.
Yeah, the original Winnie the Pooh, not the one with the red shirt that we all know and love, but the original one that's just a naked yellow bear, public domain. So they made an awful Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
But that Winnie the Pooh has a red shirt on though. He's that Winnie the Pooh.
They
just kind of straight up just said it's the Disney one.
I think as long as they don't you know, I don't know the laws. I'm not a lawyer. I just have read a book.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know how they're gonna get out of that one.
Okay.
And Pooh's naked in that movie too. Did you know that? He has no pants on.
Oh.
His cock's just kind of hanging there.
Have pants on and anything though.
But in this one, it's like full detail.
Oh.
Fully fleshed out Pooh cock.
Oh. Pooh cock.
Pooh cocky.
Okay.
It's a Pooh cocky movie.
Yeah. No.
I don't like this.
No.
I don't either. Yeah.
I wish
but it's public domain, so we're free to make it. We're free to make the first Pooh cocky video.
In fact, this podcast is now official Pooh merchandise.
Just like 5 dudes busting on Pooh.
Oh, ooh.
Pooh cocky.
Yeah. Yeah. 5 dudes busting on Pooh. Ooh.
Or 5 Pooh Bears busting on another thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bobby,
I think can you stand up so I can see your shirt? There it is. Okay, I can see. That's a cool shirt. I dig it.
It's good old Menzingers out of Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah,
I still love this shirt. This one is really getting ragged. Like I got to stop wearing it because there is too many holes.
Okay,
but boy, do I love it.
Yeah.
Does it stink? there like any stains on it too?
Always.
Always stinking, always
Yeah,
staining.
I'm pretty sure I showered on Friday, and it is now more than 24 hours past any time that could be considered Friday. So
Yeah.
It's Sunday.
yeah, this boy's smelly.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah.
Just opening a beer
Hell
yeah. Nice.
and laying back down.
What's your shirt say,
It
Austin?
says Corazones. It's the Reno baseball team. They had like for Hispanic Heritage Month, they changed their team name to the Reno Hearts, but in Spanish.
Hearts. Yeah.
They do that every year, I think in May. I think this past year they changed it to like the Spades or some shit.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's the story of this shirt. I got it from work one time, and I still have it.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
It's breathable. Yeah. It's fun. It's light. It's summer. It gives off a summer vibe.
I've
what are you
just
doing?
got on solid gray.
Oh, nice. Like a nice solid gray Hanes shirt from Walmart, $10.
Yeah.
A good old Hanes beefy tee.
You wore out you looks like you wore out the actual neck. What happened there? Like the neck elastic, it looks kind of worn out there. Have you been chewing on your shirt?
No.
I used to do that a lot when I was a kid. I was like just chew on my collar.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, just like full of holes.
Not buttoned up.
Oh, it's a buttony type. Oh, you got the kind of like the two buttons at the top.
That's why it looked all flappy.
Man, I used to have a shirt like that. I loved it because I could get my giant head through, and then I could button it back up, and the collar would be right where it should be.
Yeah. It also felt like a small man was lightly choking you at all times. That's a Hedberg joke, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Was that the backpack joke?
It's something about the backpack joke and with the turtleneck.
Turtleneck and backpack. Yeah.
Have you ever backpacked wearing a turtleneck?
No.
That's something that's relatable to anybody? Like, I don't think I own one turtleneck.
I feel like I used to have a turtleneck, but like you can only have a turtleneck for so long before you go like, I'm never gonna wear this.
Yeah. And when I say turtleneck, I'm referring to like a turtleneck shirt. Like I have a couple coats that I can wear that zip up into a turtleneck, but like a full on the neck is part of the shirt.
Yeah. I'm more of a scarves guy.
Yeah, you like scarves? I've never seen you wear a scarf though.
Oh man,
It's also been like months since I've seen you outside too. So
yeah, like I have. Whenever it's winter, I just don't leave the house now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I'll get you a scarf for Christmas or something.
Oh hell,
get you like a personalized scarf.
Yeah.
It's just a scarf with your face on it over and over again.
That'd be fun. Yeah. I definitely do that if I can get back into my Canva account. Or my T-Fury account, whichever one got hacked.
The plight of the modern artist.
Yeah, that's why you got to have multiple Gmail accounts.
Honestly, it's true.
all the time.
I've been dealing with the same shit with my band merch stuff.
Yeah.
Cause like we had a Teespring account, and then
they got hacked.
like it just doesn't exist now because Teespring turned into Just Spring, and I just don't think any of it like migrated over. I'm just gonna make like a Shopify account, I think, and be like, hey, this is like the official, I have to pay for this thing, so they should have features that make it so I don't have to do as much.
Now, the fact that you have to create an account for everything is what makes me more scared about my memory fading away. Because then there's gonna be so many fucking things I would have forgotten. There's so much more, and I feel like that's a bigger fear than just like forgetting like the name of a child or something. It's like you're forgetting how to log into all your fucking Netflix accounts.
And especially because lots of things are either login with Facebook or login with Google.
Yeah.
And then if you have like an iPhone, there's a login with Apple option, and then you don't ever got to worry about it. But then
what happens if you get locked out of that? Then I have to like go and like try and recover my password and everything. Like, what the fuck is this keychain? What's it talking about?
Nightmarish.
It is. I have a whole fucking passwords like spreadsheet that I got to like try and keep saved somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm almost like thinking about moving to like a physical form of that, just like buying one of those little little
USB
books.
keys.
No, just like an actual like little notepad, like a notebook where you can just like
Oh,
store your passwords. Like they sell those at Office and Staples for like people in their 60s who
you can
can't
have
like
yourself a
who need to like
Oh,
cryptographic journal.
yeah, who need to like write down their passwords everywhere. It's like a phone book basically,
yeah.
but for
Oh,
like all your logins.
Honestly, that's perfect for old people because they probably still have their old, like, oh, I'll look up whoever's phone number. Except now it's like, oh, I'll look up Google's password.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I forget someone's phone number, it's just gone forever too.
Yeah.
It's like I have it saved in my phone once and I never have to like think of the 9-digit code anymore.
I can't
yeah.
remember the last time I asked for someone's phone number, like verbally. I would
Hmm.
usually just be like, here's my phone, text me your info.
Yeah, that's how it usually works.
Yeah.
That's
I haven't tried to memorize a string of numbers in a minute. And now I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know how many digits I could like keep in my head for a specific amount of time.
I can remember phone numbers if there's like a rhythm to
There's a
the
fun pattern in there.
to the
I
numbers, you know?
I
Like
remember my phone number from when I was a little kid, and we
yeah,
had to memorize our phone number.
I feel like
It's
that's
kind
part of like, you know, as a kid, they teach you like through like a mnemonic device or a song, and that's just one way you have to remember your phone number. It's the same way I
no.
remember how to like to tie my shoes sometimes.
Oh,
Like I still remember the shoe song or
I don't know
how to make
that
the bunny
either.
ears.
No.
I,
Yeah.
I've I've known how to tie my shoes since I was like I got it right away. I never really needed help with it.
Hmm.
Okay.
But then like 2-3 years down the road, SpongeBob comes out with the greatest shoe tying episode of all time, and like that's always in my brain. And then also Big Daddy, that
Big
movie
Boo.
got me too because there's like the
Oh
you
yeah.
loop it, you swoop it, you pull. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
You
very
you don't loop it, swoop it, poop it.
Over under.
I
Make
don't
make
know,
a
loop it,
loop.
swoop
man.
it, poop it.
Yeah,
Do you tie your
it's
shoes,
just
Jonathan,
there,
now?
huh?
Or do you tie your shoes anymore?
Yeah.
Is that something?
Uh,
Nice. Was that something you had to
yeah.
like relearn
Um,
or or was it like it was a bit was it a process to try and like get your shoes back on after your accident?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Don't remember.
No,
Man,
Have you just been wearing the same pair of shoes this entire time, never taken them
no,
off?
you
no.
have the perfect
Haven't
reason
tested
to
it.
wear
Yeah,
Crocs all the time.
That's true. Do you have
yeah.
Crocs, Jonathan?
I don't have any Crocs.
Do you have like
Ugh,
slippers or anything? Like any kind of easy access shoe like
I have
footwear?
I have Birkenstocks.
that's right.
Okay. Yeah,
We had
Yeah,
yeah.
them. We
I
had
yeah,
them
remember those are the same
old
ones that you
ass
had back here.
Birkenstocks.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
And those are just like slide on with like a little Velcro strap or something or a little buckle.
No, they're like slides. They just
Sliders. Nice.
yeah,
I can
yeah,
go for some sliders right now.
yeah. Ooh,
I
mini
Who's got
burgers.
sliders? Yeah, like little tiny hamburgers. Maybe I should just go and get a bunch of those White Castle microwave burgers or something.
Yes,
I've
those
had
are
a
delicious.
fat day where I specifically wanted to crush a whole box of White Castle sliders.
Yeah,
And it's great.
Yes.
that does sound like a
Yeah,
day in heaven.
yeah. I mean, White Castle is very good.
That
Hmm.
shit's so
Is
expensive now though.
White
is it?
Castle itself, like the actual restaurant, or just the
And
frozen?
the little burger is no longer viable because of corporate greed. Now,
Oh,
old like back in the day, it used to be like, oh, you could get these for a nickel, and like
Hmm.
and then after a while, it was like, okay, now you can get them for like 25 cents.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
even now, you
The
can make a weird tiny burger for under $1, like no problem.
yeah.
But if you see any establishment making like tiny burgers, it's gonna be like $5 for four of them.
Oh,
They're trying
oh
to
man,
upcharge, and I'm not trying to pay fucking
yeah,
$20 for an amount of burgers I can actually eat. I want
yeah,
I need 25-cent burgers again.
yeah.
I need it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I
Yeah.
also blame McDonald's.
Okay.
do they do
They
slide? They don't do sliders. They don't do anything for.
no, but the
It's just
McDouble The McDouble is basically a slider to me, and the fact that they took it away from the dollar menu and it is now $2.39, not even including tax. $2.39 is far too much.
It's like two for
the thing that used
to be
like
$2 for $4 now, though. I think.
Yeah, but that's still a $2 item that's double
like
the price still.
$1 per patty, right?
Yeah.
That's just inflation, man.
Yeah.
It's 4 times the cost than it used to be.
I get a triple cheeseburger from McDonald's. I think it's very
psychopath.
How do you ask for that?
You just ask. You say, "Could I have a triple cheeseburger?"
Hey, Grimace, 3 meat me.
Yeah, and
I didn't know they had like that sounds like secret menu shenanigans.
Maybe
you can order a triple cheeseburger even on like Uber Eats. It's just like all the way at the bottom.
Oh,
you really got to look for it.
Yeah,
it's like past a cookie tote.
Okay, I think it has the best ratio of cheese and meat.
Do they add an extra slice of cheese on there too, or is it just 3 patties and the same 2 slices?
It's 3 patties and 3 slices of cheese.
Do they charge you extra? What's this?
I feel like this is gonna end up being like a $4 burger.
Is it a $4 burger?
Yeah, it's.
I'd just rather have 2 hamburgers.
No,
a Big Mac is $5.
Yeah,
I would rather have a Big Mac. God damn it! I'm not raising my hand to speak. You fucking Zoom. Why do you have this feature?
What is that? What's going on?
If you raise your hand, it'll like put you up. Stop it!
Oh, is that like a? Yeah, what's the deal with that?
It's like asking questions in a Zoom meeting, so you don't have to unmute your mic too early. You just raise your hand, and it puts you to the top of the queue.
Oh, did it mute us at all?
No, it just like made my window jump over to the front, which was jarring. When I
on your end,
yeah,
when my window's
yelling about Big Macs.
Gotcha. The structure of the screens on my computer is the same. Jonathan's on the bottom. I'm the top right. You're on the top left.
I hope it records everything from my end so that you could just see the pure chaos of me trying to make Zoom function.
Yeah, that's. Well, yeah. Where's your little? Where's all the little rigmarole for the podcast?
Auto rejected it because I updated OBS, but I didn't update Zoom, so I gotta
oh shit!
I gotta put my shit back in there. This is still an official podcast. God damn it!
Yes. Yeah.
It's real to me what you guys do to your bodies.
OBS, more like UBS. That sucks. Zoom. Zoom is BS.
Yeah.
We're all Zoom BS.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Brennan Lee that Brennan Lee Mulligan sketch about the Skype CEO was anytime I use Zoom, I do feel a little guilty that we all just kind of left Skype without a second thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like pre-pandemic, Skyping someone was literally already a verb that people would use, like FaceTime was creeping in.
But who was using it? Like 2 people?
Like Microsoft people.
Okay.
Or if you're
I'm a Mac daddy.
MMOs,
I got Apple.
Sometimes you would vent people or Discord people, but
yeah, I was never like a online PC person.
Oh yeah,
so I never really used that software for any of that.
Skype had
no reason to aim or Skype
for about a moment.
Yeah,
before Zoom came along, and I'm pretty sure Zoom just like bought a fuckload of like corporate loyalty off of like just random other brands of startup, like, hey, talk about Zoom and use Zoom. There you go. And then everyone just started doing it. And
yeah,
it does the same thing as Skype does. It does the exact same things.
Yeah.
In fact, the features that Zoom now finally has already existed in Skype previously. Yeah. And we just fucking
like the backgrounds.
Also Google Chat.
Google is always there. I feel like Google is always creeping over everyone's shoulders, being like, we've had this in development for years.
Yeah. It's true.
Remember those old ass Google glasses? That was like a 12 thing. And now Apple finally unveiled their alternate reality thing like this year.
Yeah.
And everyone's gonna fucking jizz their pants on this Apple one, and it's finally gonna become like real consumer electronics. But there's Google's old ass, like, remember when we wanted to make it cool glasses rather than goggles?
Yeah, it was Google, but it should have been Google goggles, though. That would have.
I think that's specifically what they were trying to avoid. Because
Yeah.
then people would just say Googles or goggles. And then Google has just to be called goggles, or you would be putting on the Google.
Okay. Well, all
honestly,
right.
I'd put on a Google.
Yeah. Yeah.
Google goggle, Google goggle, Google goggle.
Google goggle.
That's like a German vocal warm up. German improv groups, that's how they warm up.
Yeah.
That and saying Dusseldorf Hasselhoff.
Dusseldorf Hasselhoff. Dusseldorf Hasselhoff.
Faster, Jonathan, faster.
Dusseldorf
Google goggle, Google goggle, Google goggle. This is what happens when I don't have my official podcast border. This is what happens now.
Okay. Yeah. Did y'all hear about the Russian coup?
Yeah, I heard that Putin's plane just his like private jet went up in the air and then just disappeared. He like cut his transponder. He is in hiding.
That's crazy.
Oh, really?
I thought it was like a big issue for a while, and like apparently like the main guy, it was like a private military group, right? That was like heading towards the capital, and then there was like some kind of agreement between him and president of a different country that's an ally of Russia, and then he like turned around or something. So I don't know what's going on there, Jonathan. Do you know what's going on? What's the latest?
No, I have no idea. I just think it's crazy that
man.
Putin might go down.
I just think it's because Julian Assange accidentally gave them Bigfoot, and now Bigfoot is being revealed to be much like what's his face? Who's the guy? Steven Seagal became a Russian agent. Just Bigfoot is accidentally do the same thing. So it's like a whole thing.
Steven Seagal is a Russian agent.
He's like big in and loves Russia.
Yeah,
like
he
a big,
like literally has a
fanboy.
cabinet position.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like their czar of entertainment and action movies.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Or like a cultural ambassador or some shit like that.
That's
Putin fucking loves Steven Seagal.
They're kindred spirits, those two. They both like have a bunch of like fake judo videos and everything of them like taking on like men half their ages, just fucking tossing them around.
I want them both to have an office chair fight where like both of them sit down and they're not allowed to get up from their office chair, and they just do a bunch of like hand slapping.
Chair foo.
Just
hand slapping, just slapping each other on their little office chairs, spinning around.
What's funny to me, like Steven Seagal, he's straight up like in one of his movies recently, maybe not recently, but he was like, he just did a scene where he was like sitting in a chair and fighting people because
he didn't want to get up.
He didn't want to get up. And it's like Jackie Chan, like if I heard Jackie Chan fought someone with a chair, I'd have a much different idea of what happened. Yeah. Steven Seagal just fought people while seated.
Oh,
I saw Jackie Chan hit a guy with a ladder. You're telling me you can't use your two goddamn legs, Steven Seagal?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Jackie Chan shattered his ankle jumping from one building to another, and then they were like, I don't think we got it, so he had to do it like 6 weeks again later with a rubber foot or a rubber shoe over his ass.
Yeah. That's awful. Yeah.
Anyway, this is now a Jackie Chan podcast. Welcome back. I would like to once again proselytize the Johnny Knoxville and Jackie Chan unit, Skip Trace. Buy it on YouTube or Amazon Prime. Skip Trace.
Okay.
If you've ever thought, hey, Jackass and Jackie Chan are basically the same thing, That movie will prove to you they are not.
Yeah. Yeah.
When did
Who
that movie come out?
thinks Jackass and Jackie Chan is the same thing? Yeah.
I heard some people talking about it on TikTok, and I was like, I understand the spirit of what they are saying. They are meaning
I
two people that do their own stunts. You know, like the guys in
oh
Jackass, they're not faking anything. They're
no.
doing that dumb shit.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan, yes, is also doing his own stunts.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little different than Jackass. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Tom Cruise does his own stunts too.
yeah. Hey, Tom Cruise is American Jackie Chan. Just making a bunch of movies, and everyone is just like, isn't he a bad person? But he makes such good movies that everyone's like, well, let it slide.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Do y'all remember The Color of Money?
Nope. Is it
Scream.
green?
Okay.
I remember
The
it.
Color of
I haven't
Money.
forgotten that yet.
Yes. It's a movie with Paul Newman and Tom Cruise in it about pool.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I've
Really
seen that
hoping
movie.
you were going to say Paul Giamatti, but
Paul Newman won his Oscar from that movie.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think so.
he's
He's
the
like a
dressing
supporting.
guy, right?
Yeah, Newman's Own. Yeah, Newman
Yeah.
owns an Oscar.
Yeah.
His dead ass has one.
Nice.
And it was like
good movie.
it was like an apology Oscar for not giving him the Best Actor award for the movie The Hustler, which is kind of like the prequel of The Color of Money. It's the same character he plays.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I need
He's
to
like
watch The
he's
Hustle.
like Tom Cruise's mentor in The Color of Money. He's like teaching him how to hustle and everything.
So that movie is basically just like what's that Lady Gaga movie?
It's like Kingpin, actually. It's a lot like the movie Kingpin.
Yeah.
Where he takes like a young kid under his wing to like help to try and like win a tournament, and then he has to go in and win the tournament himself, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Much like Johnny Knoxville
In Skip Trace, right?
Nope. In The Ringer, the one where he pretends to have a mental disability in order to win the Special Olympics, which he has rigged for gambling money.
God, 2005 was a wild year.
It's just because I'm a bad person, but I still love that movie.
That really makes you a bad person.
Because like the crux of it is it's wrong and he's a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like the entire thing is like he goes to do this shitty thing and then just ends up like making a bunch of friends, and it's all heartwarming, except like premise wise it's a bad movie, but in execution I'd give it like a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's almost good.
It's like it's not a D minus, but it's like a solid, like a D. Like, hey, you cannot make it beyond this until you do better, but you can pass.
Is that streaming, by the way, that movie? That's not like
there's no way anyone bought the rights to that. There's no way anyone's trying to get that out there.
It's probably on like YouTube for free with ads.
Yeah.
That's how you know. That's like the bargain bin of Walmart for streaming. It's like here's you get on YouTube, but you got to like deal with the ads, but it's free and it's like low quality for the most part. It's not even like HD.
Yeah.
It's been trying to get me to watch Tu Wong Fu for days.
What's Tu Wong Fu?
Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar, is the movie where, what is it? John Leguizamo, the other two guys are way bigger than John Leguizamo. Why'd I only remember him first? Hold on.
Are they only doing like Chinese accents?
John Leguizamo, Patrick Swayze, and Wesley Snipes.
Oh, wow.
I didn't want to get the other two wrong. I was like, wait a second. John Leguizamo is not the biggest name here. But they're three drag performers that have to like go on a cross-country journey to do some shit. I don't want to spoil any of the other fun. That's called
Tu Wong Fu?
Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. Yeah.
Oh.
It's good. Like I saw it once back in the day, and I was like,
yeah. That's a pretty solid
I don't
cast.
need more, but it's great.
Yeah.
So wait, are you recommending that movie on YouTube with ads?
Yes, guys, if you ain't got shit going on, if you really have to put a lock on a door and you have all day, put on that movie.
Nice. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I
Free.
think of it for some reason. I don't think these movies are related in any way, but
Oh.
I put Tu Wong Fu in my brain with fried green tomatoes.
Oh wow!
I don't know why I put those two movies together, but they just have that same
like
energy.
80s
and 90s ish.
They're both road trip movies, right?
Yeah, heartwarming.
No.
Kinda.
Fried green tomatoes is not a road trip.
Yeah, it just jumps around in story a lot, like
Yeah,
into the past.
It does. Yeah.
You've seen Fried and Green Tomatoes, Jonathan?
Yeah.
You've seen this movie? You've heard about this movie?
Yeah. To Wanda.
I confuse that movie with Terms of Endearment for some reason.
Oh,
like, does someone have cancer in both those? I think that's the one with like someone has cancer and is like dying. And it's like a big
I've got to watch more movies.
drama
I don't know what
movie
is.
Yeah, that's what we got to start doing again. Remember what the times when you can like go into a movie theater and watch a movie? Or you still talking about just regular movies you haven't seen yet, huh? That kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of both. But also, man, I don't know if I like the drive-in movie theater as much as I thought I did.
Oh yeah, it kind of sucks. It's kind of
overrated. Those leaning back, nice big chairs they have now in the movie theater, they're working. They're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, your experience with a drive-in is dependent on what kind of vehicle you have.
Yeah.
And even if you have a nice one, sometimes the battery will still die.
Yeah, it just kind of sucks.
And you miss some of the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
You got to keep your car running just to have like AC in there. Put the windows down.
I'm not trying to burn more gas just to watch this movie.
Yeah.
I'd rather just sit down on the ground, just have like a big movie outdoors instead of having to like turn my car radio to a specific channel to get the movie audio.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys seen any movies lately? Like good movies? I saw like a Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah, okay.
I haven't seen that.
That's a good movie.
I've watched Harry Potter 6 about 6 times.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that the Half-Blood Prince one, or is that
the?
Yeah, that's the one where you get to just like.
That's like the penultimate one or something.
Yeah.
That's where it really starts to take a turn away from like childlike fantasy movie to like we are solving a crime now. You know, like it becomes very much more detective.
Yeah.
And like noir film for a couple of those movies.
Yeah. It's good though. I like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character?
In the books it's Harry.
But on screen?
On screen, I would say probably the Weasley twins.
Hell yeah.
Fred and George.
Fred and George.
Yeah.
I also love Fred and George.
The Weasley brothers.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. They're good actors.
You like them because like they're big goofballs, or does like one of them die in that movie or something? Are they more serious in this movie than they are in like the other Harry Potters?
No.
They're not included more.
Yeah.
Why do you like them? Why are they your favorite in the movie and not the book?
In the books, they're fucking annoying. They just like start that magic shop and they're like, all right, if there's any mischief going on, it's gonna end up being us. See you later.
Yeah. The actors are just good for those characters.
It's not the same actor playing both of them. It's actual twins.
I don't know.
It's twins. It's way easier to just find a set of twins than it is to CGI one of them all the time.
Well, I mean, they did in The Social Network.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Army Hammer played the Winklevoss twins, but
Oh,
it's just one Army Hammer, just
I
twice.
didn't know that. Yeah,
That's
I
just
did.
because
Just twice Army.
he wanted it. He wanted to be two
Or
guys.
they got like a body double and they just like CGI'd his face onto the body double or some
Yeah,
shit like that.
yeah, yeah,
Man, I forgot about that movie.
yeah.
That's the only famous set of twins I know of.
Didn't
Oh,
Trent Reznor
well,
do the soundtrack for that movie?
Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are supposed to have a cage fight,
Hmm.
which, yeah, is
Have they given us a
Dana
date
White.
yet on that, or is it just like still like trying to find a
It's
promoter
it's a
for it?
Twitter grudge
There's no way it's gonna. There's no way Elon Musk is gonna get his ass kicked.
by Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, well, Mark
Yeah,
Zuckerberg's been training. He's actually like
Has he?
into
Mark.
he's a big tech bro now. He's into like judo and
Yeah, he
martial
like
arts
Oh,
and
does
combat
Brazilian
sports. He does
jiu-jitsu.
it all.
Is like 20 years younger than him.
okay. Yeah.
Did you
Huh.
ever see Elon training when you were working at Tesla or anything
No.
like that? He's
No.
He was
definitely
always
just
just
Yeah.
talking out
working
of
a
his
heavy
ass.
bag in the corner. Like, don't fucking
Yeah,
bother me.
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
just sleeping on the roof.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be crazy if they actually had a fight.
Hope it happens. Hope it happens in our lifetime. And I hope they
Yeah.
both knock each other out.
Yeah.
Wonder what
Double
the
knockout.
Vegas odds are going to be on that fight, and I wonder how
Yeah,
easy it would be to place a bet.
place a bet on it.
Yeah.
Bet your
Well,
Tesla
yeah.
stock on it.
Y'all are out there. So y'all would be able to.
I'd put
Yeah.
yeah, I'd put $100 or so on Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay.
It'll probably be the most bet upon fight ever.
Probably. Plus, everyone
Yeah.
knows when Elon Musk throws a punch at Mark Zuckerberg, he's actually just a bunch of fluid-filled bladders on the inside. So, like,
Oh,
if that punch lands, it's just gonna resection that parts. He's very squishy.
okay.
Elon
He
is?
is fat.
No,
He is
Mark
fat.
Zuckerberg is.
Oh,
Oh, Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
I thought Zuckerberg was the leaner looking guy. I thought my mind Musk is like a schlubby kind of looking dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
He
Musk
is
is.
kind of dumpy looking.
Musk has like muscles now. Or
This is
Zuckerberg has
funny.
muscles, excuse me.
When Twitter and Elon Musk's team was putting out the propaganda to start the fight, they had Elon Musk listed as 6'1" and then 185 pounds.
Yeah.
And everyone's
Okay.
like,
That's not true at all.
they're like, really? And then like the next thing I saw, they had him like, okay, now he's 210 pounds. Like they were like, no, Elon, you cannot just lie
Yeah.
about your weight so that the fight is more like in your favor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
What a loser.
Right.
51-year-old who's embarrassed about his fighting weight.
Yeah.
He's not a fighter.
No. No. He's just an intense dude. Yeah. And Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah. I don't want to know. I don't want to meet him either. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be him, and I also wouldn't want to be Jesse Eisenberg.
Right. Jesse Eisenberg was cool in Adventureland.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good movie. I like that movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is a good movie.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean Zombieland?
No, Adventureland.
Oh, what's Adventureland?
It was
I'm thinking
also
of that.
Oh,
I'm thinking of
it's
the
a good
zombie
movie.
movie.
Adventureland is not a zombie movie. It's like an 80s movie.
It's an adventure
Oh.
movie.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Guilfoyle is in it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, I mean, what happens? Is it about a theme park or something? Is that why it's called Adventureland?
Hmm. It's about a theme park, a lost summer, while working at a theme park, and you know, being in Pittsburgh, I guess.
Oh, okay, so it's like a coming of age type of
Yeah,
story.
it is. Yeah, it's like a coming of age
It's a very
story.
fun. Is it a funny movie? Like funny comedy type movie?
No, it's not like a comedy really, but there are funny parts and
Like a romantic comedy?
maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, if you love movies about theme parks, you know what you're gonna love from Johnny Knoxville is the movie Action Point, where they're talking about like the shitty. There was a real place. It was called Action Park, I think. So slightly
Okay.
different, but they are making fun of like a real place and a real guy who, like in the 70s, just built like the most dangerous, unsupervised fucking water park. Kids were
Oh,
getting hurt
that's
all the
terrible.
time, shit was busted all the time. And yeah, it's just literally Johnny Knoxville is the guy that started the park, just being like,
Okay.
what, see, it's safe, and then getting like launched into a fucking barn door. Like, did all
Oh
the
wow.
stunts for it legit, but it's actually like a narrative movie. Oh, it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
watch Action Point, probably also for free on YouTube.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I have to make a bunch of stuffed mushrooms. So
Okay.
this podcast is adjourned.
Okay.
Thanks. It's good
Thank
talking.
you. Yeah.